Hi, this is Nancy from Healing Gardens with your daily oracle reading for Tuesday, May 31st. So, we just finished up our long weekend. For those of us who had a long weekend, it was very, very nice. For those who worked, thank you for working so the rest of us could have a good day off. Hopefully you're off today if you work the weekend. So, and remembering those who have passed and served and what have you. All right, so I understand that Memorial Day is more about remembering than about picnicking and being off. So, putting that out there. So, we are going to use our Archangel Oracle cards this morning. They are very, very pretty. Nope. For our Tuesday. It's going to be a busy day. At least for me. It's going to be a very busy day for me. All right, so we have Counselor. All right. Archangel Azrael. You're a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know if you can see, but on the card there is an angel or what have you, and then another one above, very, very light, okay, that you can possibly see with their hands on the person's shoulder. So, giving them support. So, counselor, is there someone in your life who needs some assistance? Are you the one who needs some assistance? Okay, we could go either way with this, and being that this reading is for several people, and I know several of you watch, so thank you. It could go either way, okay? So maybe you are one of those people who gives great advice, okay? Share that, that's okay. And it doesn't mean telling people what to do. Okay, people have their own free will, they have their own life, their own path that they need to go on their own. But that doesn't mean that if you, if you learn something through your path, you are welcome to share that. If they use that information, fine. If they don't, that's okay too. All right, that's completely up to them. All right, whatever works. So anyway, but if you are the one who's really struggling, it's okay to reach out for help. All right. There are lots of people, there's counselors, and I know that it is very difficult to find a healthcare provider to provide psychological help right now. And it's kind of infuriating because now mental illness is recognized so widely, which is fantastic. So like I know in the area where I drive regularly, there's signs all over the place saying, that it's okay not to be okay, and it's reach out for help. It's time to not be silent and what have you, which is fantastic. It is definitely a step forward. But since COVID, and I don't want to blame everything on COVID because I'm so sick of that, but it just coincides with COVID for whatever reason. I don't know if people left the profession or just whatever. It is next to impossible, at least here, to find a counselor. All right, to find a psychiatrist, maybe a psychologist, maybe someone to talk to. That's fine. But I know people who are close to me who have problems that need to go see a actual psychiatrist to regulate their medications, and they can't get them. They can't get in. You know what I mean? Some people it's been years. All right. So if you know somebody who can help, please, and I don't try to tell people what to do or share and stuff like that. I do honestly, once in a while will say, like and subscribe and what have you, but there are comments in the bottom. If you know someone who is available to speak with someone else, maybe you could share that for the people in our tiny little community here so that they can have some assistance. It's a struggle, it really is. And when you're already struggling with mental illness and you're having difficulties to begin with, it's difficult to reach out to begin with. So when you finally do reach out and you can get help, that is just, it's just, I don't know, that tears me up. It tears me up. So anyway, so if you are one of those people who know someone, and I know people don't really like to talk about it, there really is a stigma. I know that, supposedly we're all slightly more enlightened than we were before, but I mean, it's still, believe me, I've lived with it. I've had mental illness most of my life, and I've dealt with it the best I can. And yes, I still have bad days, and there are days I have great days. You know what I mean? So that's my shared. It's not really wisdom. It's just my story, and that's okay. That's okay. I mean, people look at it that there's just you're crazy. If you have heart disease, you know what I mean. You don't You know what I mean? It's an illness. It's an illness and needs to be recognized as such. So I'll get off my soapbox there. So anyway, card of the day, Tuesday, May 31st, counselor. All right, if you are a counselor, wonderful, help those that you can. If you are not and you know of a counselor, please share that information. If you need counseling, try again. I know it's frustrating. If you did already try and you can't get anyone, try again and keep trying until you find the help that you need. Okay? Eventually it will happen. And I don't want to say, it's like God's will or the universe and what have you at large, that it's fate that you're not meant to or whatever. I don't want to play that card for you. But if it makes you feel better, the struggle that you've gone through so far has developed you into the person you are today, and now you have learned from those lessons, and now you can be the counselor for other people. Sometimes that's not much, but definitely it's something. It's something, and some days that's what you need to hang on to. So a little bit of a bummer Tuesday morning, but it's okay. It's okay to reach out for help. So anyway, I hope you all have an amazing day, whether you need a counselor or you're counseling or whatever. I know the weekly for today and tomorrow is victory. So whatever it is, you're going to do great at it. It's going to be a great day. All right. So enjoy that. I hope you have a great week. I will try and do more dailies. I don't know if it's going to work out or not. I'll try. So, all right. Have a great day. Blessings.